Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Fennell, founder and CEO of Chiropractic Hand and Foot Clinics of America, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you a fine chiropractor today, Dr. Russ Birdsall. He's a hand and foot chiropractor located in the Denver, Colorado area, just north of Denver. Dr. Birdsall, it's good to have you today. I want to thank you and tell us a little bit about your practice.
Yeah, Dr. Fennell, thank you so much for having me. I'm a full body chiropractor, and I have a special emphasis on hand and foot conditions. And I see the classic chiropractic cases coming in, low back pain and sciatica and neck pain and things of that nature. But because of my special emphasis and my specialty on hands and feet, I spend a large majority of my time with patients suffering from carpal tunnel syndrome, plantar fasciitis, and things of that nature. So that's the big majority of my clinic at this time.
Great. Well, let me ask you, what got you interested in becoming a hand and foot chiropractor? That's really interesting. It's unique. You normally think of a chiropractor for treating the spine versus the hands and feet. And with that unique service you provide, how's that been received by your community?
You know, it's funny because when I first started in the chiropractic college, that's what it was. There was a big focus on the spine. But when I came down to it, I read about how there's 51% of the bones in your body in your hands and feet, and that opened up my eyes to realize that there's something else out there. There's more people uh, that need help besides those that just have spines. Because everyone, not only do they just have spines, they've also got hands and feet, and they use them on a daily. And so it's been a lot of fun for me to turn, take the opportunity to become a hand and foot chiropractor. And my patients, they love it, absolutely love it. They get a lot of good results and good benefits. But the biggest thing is that they come into my office and they just are so impressed with seeing a hand and foot chiropractor as opposed to just someone who focuses on the spine by themselves. And they get so many great benefits. And I have a patient that came in to me scheduled for carpal tunnel surgery on both wrists. And she was able to come into me and after a few treatments told me that she was able to cancel her surgeries. And it's been such a great thing to see a lot of my patients doing that same exact thing. So it's been a very good alternative to surgeries.
That's good. Carpal tunnel syndrome, there's been a lot of media around that condition, and people are probably afraid that they have to go the surgical route. How do you treat carpal tunnel syndrome specifically? And apparently, you found it to be a good alternative to surgery.
Yes, it is a great alternative to surgery. And the way that I treat it is that we use very specific and gentle adjustments to the wrist. And the carpal tunnel is actually made up of 8 tiny bones in your wrist, and they're arranged in a horseshoe shape. And on top of that horseshoe shape, there's a little tendon that comes across the top and holds in all those contents. And within the contents of that tunnel is the median nerve that kind of right through this area here. And what happens is over time, when you use your wrist all the time or do repetitive motions, depending on your job or what you're doing, or sometimes injuries, these bones can become misaligned. When they become misaligned, that increases the stress and the tension and the pressure on that median nerve, basically giving you carpal tunnel symptoms, which, the pain and tingling in your hands and your fingers, and, sometimes the numbness, and then in really chronic, severe cases, weak grip strength. And just been it's been really interesting to see patients that come in and get these treatments and realize that there's a better alternative to what they are thinking about doing, which is surgery. And so the benefits of these wrist adjustments and these carpal adjustments is that they're long-lasting benefits. The recovery time is much, much quicker, and we've been able to help even the toughest cases of carpal tunnel syndrome in our office, and they've been able to get the results that they're looking for.
That's really exciting. You are, in fact, known as a hand and foot chiropractor and known as an expert by your colleagues and peers, and you're in the North Denver area. So, how would people find you? How can your community contact you?
Yeah, our clinic name is Birdsall Chiropractic Hand and Foot Clinic. We're located at 11178 Huron Street. It's in North Glen, Colorado, 80234. And our phone number is 303-920-4263.
Dr. Birdsall, I want to thank you for being with us this afternoon on this interview. You're a very busy doctor, I know, so thank you for taking time to be here. And you just have a blessed remainder of your day.
Thanks, Dr. Fennell. It's been a pleasure. You too.